How yin's doing? With Sephiroth in Smash and surely giving Cloud numerous panic attacks, we thought, why couldn't the rest of the roster get this treatment? So we decided to give a villain for every series that didn't already have one. For example, Mario has Bowser, Samus has Ridley, but Pit? He's lacking in the, oh shit, what's he's doing here category.
We are only doing one villain per series, not per individual, because that would take forever and we're not suicidal.
So, your boy Captain Falcon's been around since Smash 64, but yet has stayed single the entire time.
So we just gave him Black Falcon. His moveset would be similar to Ganondorf from Smash 4, just real powerful and no projectiles. So the character we chose is Porky, and let me tell you about Poky's moveset. So what the fuck is a Game & Watch?
So Fire Emblem is a pretty big series, and we needed a major villain. And because we obviously know Fire Emblem characters, and we didn't just Google a Fire Emblem villain, we had no problem with naming a bunch.
The two biggest we ended up with was either the Fire Emblem Three Houses villain, Nemesis, or this evil-looking wizard guy. No, not that one. However, we found a third candidate who is more important and bigger than the other two. Give it up for Kenneth!
Now, Kid Icarus has a lot of crazy villains, but the two that stand out probably the most are Greedy and Hades.
So we chose Dark Pit, but again, just a second Dark Pit. He's an echo of the first Dark Pit. Wario is technically a villain already.
Has he fought anyone at all?
He's definitely looked at Ashley.
Good. Choose that character and moving on.
Now, you know us. We don't cut corners and put in Echo Fighters.
So, instead of Big Boss taking the easy way, we decided to just put in an actual Metal Gear. I don't know how it would work or how it would fit, but guess what? That's not our problem. I have an announcement to make. Eggman is coming to Smash.
I see him as a heavier Bowser Jr. who sacrifices mobility over damage. His final smash will be him pissing on the moon to the horror of everyone else.
So, who really is the villain of Pikmin?
Pikmin already has a villain in Smash Bros. It's Piranha Plant.
Good enough, moving on. So, Rob only has like 2 actual games. What the hell are we supposed to do here?
We're going to give him the greatest villain of all. Someone he's fought multiple occasions.
No, you don't mean.
Yes! His villain shall be Angry Video Game Nerd.
So, who is the villain of Animal Crossing?
Death.
Who's the embodiment of Death?
Tom Nook.
Good enough. Being the only lightweight we're adding to this, he would steal everything. He'd steal your percentages, he'd steal your stocks, and then, after he'd stolen everything from you, he'd make you pay for them to get them back. So, let's do Sigma, because he's way more interesting than Dr. Wily.
Ha! Sigma? More like Ligma! So we had to get creative for Wii Fit, and we decided on the villain in Ring Fit.
Now, sharing the same body mass to muscle ratio as me, this villain would be quite strong, but would also be quite slow, and probably not be able to swim too well.
Now, there are many villains in the Punch-Out series, and because Mike Tyson won't make another deal with Nintendo, we had to get another villain. A villain who likes him big, who likes him chunky. Give it up for King Hippo.
Now, sharing the same fat to body mass ratio as me, this character would be very strong but very slow, and also not able to swim well.
Yeah, this is never gonna happen. Namco still hasn't added anyone else other than Pac-Man, even though they're working on the game. So yeah, they're never adding another character.
I'm really feeling it with Metal Face.
Yeah, now it's Metal Face time.
Making his debut for the first time since the 90s is Captain N.
We're really looking at ideas.
I wanted to do Heihachi so that he could die again. But we had to pick someone from the same series, so I guess M. Bison or someone.
Now, I have played all 5 Bayonetta games, And the only fitting villain I can really find is Dark Pit again.
This will be an echo of the Dark Pit. Alright, so why are we making this?
Now, you might think the villain will be Pearl with her enormous forehead, or Marina with her enormous titties.
DJ Octavia was chosen instead.
Now, with Dracula being a boss character, we couldn't just choose him again. And being the fact we've already used too many Dark Pit echoes, we had to choose a new villain. And that villain chosen is someone who I'd like to meet, hopefully sooner than later.
That's right, it's Luigi killing Death. He will make a fine addition to Smash Bros.
Now, I've never played a Persona game, and the only character I can really even know that's a villain is a certain World War II leader who probably should not be included in this game. So we have to find someone else.
So we chose Mishi Yashi Shitho. I don't know what he does, but he's a character, and he's a villain, so there's that.
So, who the fuck is a Dragon Quest? I'm American. Can't we just choose a dragon that they're questing about?
There are so many things wrong with that sentence. How about we just choose a slime?
Understandable. I mean, if you really want her in Smash Bros., I'm sure she would be a good addition. Yeah, it's literally just gonna be nuts and bolts.
What, like the villain in Nuts and Bolts?
No, literally a character with nuts and bolts for a face. His final smash will be he ruins people's careers so they never have another game again. Geese Howard.
Who?
Look, all I know is the name, so, moving on. I cared so little about this game, I mean, I even cared more about Gino. So, what did I say? Spring Guy and something else, and, moving on. The evil brother of Notch strikes back. He didn't win the Smash Bros. Tournament, which you should definitely watch, but he's getting in no matter what.
He can do everything he does in the game, such as turn invisible, go into creative, and blow up your base. Even though my brother said it was me, it was clearly Herobrine.
And that's all the characters. If you didn't agree with us, then you're wrong. Thanks for watching.